Dajahao, my name is Garrick, and welcome back to Taiwan, Laowai. And I hope you're ready, because today's the day we are finally going to scale Taipei 101. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a lot of things today. We are going to spend the whole day doing fun stuff in Taipei. Yes, it's time for another big, long day trip into the big city. I'm excited about this. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned. And yes, if you remember from my last video, I tried to go to Taipei 101 a couple weeks back, but I was shut out due to rain. And truth be told, the forecast doesn't look great for today. We're supposed to get a few showers in the afternoon, but it doesn't look like it'll be too bad, and even if it is, I'm sure that'll make the view from atop Taipei 101 at least a little interesting. Anyways, it's just about 10:50 right now. We're gonna catch the train into the city, we're gonna get some lunch, and then we are going to head down to Taipei 101 and get to the very top of that massive observatory. As for the rest of the day, well, you'll just have to wait and see. See you in Taipei! And one smash cut later, we are back in Songshan District. In case you've forgotten, this is the district all the way on Taipei's, east side. And Taipei 101 is south of here. I believe we go so far south to get there that we transition into Xinyi District along the way. But first, we gotta get some lunch. And luckily, there's a very wonderful spot along the way. This was the restaurant I wanted to visit in my last video, but by the time I got there, it was close to closing time and they were basically all sold out. So to prevent that from happening again, we are shooting to get there pretty much right as they open today, so no chance of repeating that mistake. Also, weather update, it's still in a weird spot. It's like, let me turn up so you can see, it's like directly sunny right above me. And then over on this side, it's cloudy with clouds coming in, so it's gonna be sorta on-off drizzling all day, methinks. No idea how much of that I caught on camera. I really need to work on my camera skills one of these days. Anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna jump on a bike and bike my way over to the restaurant while we've still got clear air. See ya there. Alright, that was a workout. I will say the one nice thing about the weather being as back and forth as it is, there's enough cloud cover that the sun is not beastly hot. So it is not torture to ride a bicycle around outside for long periods of time. Okay, so the restaurant we are going to today is a place called the G Spot. And yes, that is a pun, because G is the Mandarin word for chicken, or the Mandarin character, I guess. So it's a fried chicken spot, hence the G Spot. But, you know, in case it wasn't clear, this is a place owned by English-speaking owners. I don't know if they're Taipei natives or if they're immigrants or expats or whatever. What I do know is that they are a spot for Kentucky Fried Chicken biscuits. At least I think they're Kentucky. I do not know my southern U.S. cuisine well enough. And they advertise as LGBT-friendly on Google Maps, which is a big plus for me. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get ourselves some queer fried chicken, because that sounds tasty as heck. There it is. That's the white sign for the G Spot. Oh, looks crowded already. I might not be able to film as much as I was hoping. Alright, this is very clearly a popular joint. I'm excited. grab the fries. God dang it. Okay, so I've learned that the G-Spot is a very new operation. The guy at the counter told me they've been open for basically just a year, and I think you can tell they're still a little ragged on the service front, what with missing fries after they've just opened. But I say this lovingly. I have worked in restaurants before. I know the struggle. I'm sure they will figure things out eventually. I wish you all the best of luck. Anyways, enough of that nonsense. Let's try this chicken. All right, this here is their original fried chicken biscuit sandwich. On its own, it's $2.80 NTD. With a fries and drink combo, that's an extra 100 NTD. Obviously, with no fries, I just got some iced tea as well. It's down there somewhere. So altogether, I spent $3.30 NTD on this, and I'm not gonna lie, this looks really freaking delicious. No sense wasting any time. Let's give it a shot. I take back every bad word I said. This is freaking delicious. Holy crap, that's good. The chicken is tender and moist and juicy, and the biscuit is so flaky and buttery. I don't know what they put in the batter of this chicken, but there's so many interesting spices that are just dancing around my mouth right now. My God. Holy shit. Yeah, I've mentioned before, I have high standards for biscuits. This absolutely lives up to them. This is so flaky and tasty, and there's a bit of sweetness from, I think, honey. I have nothing bad to say about this. This is absolutely incredible. Well, I will have to come back and try their fries at some point. Hopefully they won't be sold out next time, but this on its own is absolutely worth the price of admission. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna polish this nonsense off, and then it will be finally time to make our way towards Taipei 101. Wish me luck. So say hello to Taipei City Hall over here. That's pretty much directly north of Taipei 101. I did not know that until now. Seems to me that Xinyi district is where all the big, super important Taipei buildings converge. I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't spent much time on the east side of the city, so there's definitely still a lot to explore here that I have not checked out yet. Future videos, perhaps. So this is strange to me. I don't know if perspective is skewing with me, but this building over here looks almost as tall as Taipei 101 over there. And that just strikes me as patently absurd. How can you have two of the world's most tallest buildings right next to each other? That don't make no sense. Clearly, I have some research to do after today, because I want to figure out what this place's deal is all about. Alright, this looks like the entrance into the main building. Let's see where it gets us. So I actually don't know what the rest of this building is used for. I assume a lot of it is office space. And judging from the Taiwan Stock Exchange sign I see on the opposite end, there's definitely a whole lot of business going on here that I mostly don't care about. Okay, we need to find the elevator that brings us to the observatory. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Okay, so the elevator to the observatory is on the 5th floor, so make sure you find your way up to the 5th floor. Okay, tickets acquired, we are in line, and I think we got super lucky because this line is nowhere near as long as it could have been. We are right up next to the elevator already. Worth noting, tickets are pretty pricey. One adult set me back 600 NTD, but I'm sure the experience will be worth it. So, I will see you at the top of the world. And here we are. Welcome to the top of Taipei 101. So this is the south side. We are looking south right now over the mountains, and we are actually towering over a great deal of them by the looks of it. Oh my god. I love all this botany that's around the observatory. It makes the place feel really comfortable despite the crazy heights we're at. Right, we're looking out east now. This is where the city really starts going into the mountains. And somewhere up there, I think, is Geelong. I like how it tells you how far away certain things are. And I wonder how much of those I'm actually able to see. Side, and that stretch of land up there is Songshan Airport. That is the other big airport in the north of Taipei. Man, it is crazy to see this view. Like, I don't even know what else to say. This is nuts. Also, hey, I'm pretty sure that was the other tall building I saw walking up here. No longer looks quite so big, does it? Okay, so that was nuts, but we're not done yet. Believe it or not, we can go higher still. So there are like 4 floors to this observatory. You come out on floor 89. If you want to exit, you go down south to floor 88. But you can also go up as high as floor 91. Oh, that's a lie. You can go outside. Holy crap! Look at that! It's all just down there. The world's just down there. So there's a separate elevator you can take from the observatory that takes you all the way up to floor 101, which is fitting for Taipei 101, and that is the absolute highest you can go. Be aware it does cost an extra 380 NTD on top of the observatory tickets, so I'm spending close to $1,000 just on tickets alone here, but it's gonna be worth it. So the elevator is behind us through the gift shop. Let's check it out. That's funny. I took a small elevator that took me up to floor 93, and then I walked a small corridor from there to another small elevator that is taking me up to floor 101. It's a rather princely procession, I must say. And here we are, at the very top of the world. This is floor 101. It does not get any higher than this. Right now, we are 508 meters up in the air. Here's what that is in terms of feet, but whether your American system or metric, it's pretty high. I don't think I've ever been on a higher up building than this. It's kind of crazy. Like, we're at the point where we're so high up that the scale starts to lose its meaning and everything is just infinitesimally small below. What an absolutely wild ride. Okay, hang on a second. This is actually so cool. We're so high up that we can see the light patterns from the clouds slowly moving down the mountains. Like, as the clouds slide over, we can see the spots of light from the gaps between them going down the mountainside. I have no idea if that's picking up on this video. It's a very subtle movement, but yeah, if I'm looking, I can see the bright spots moving on the mountains as the clouds pass overhead. That's how high up we are. Good God. And we are back down in the regular observatory. How's it going? So the way Floor 101 works, you purchase a ticket for a specific hour, and you can spend all of that hour up there. My God, why my face so dark? So the ticket I bought was from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, so basically I could spend until 2 o'clock just relaxing up there. But now we are back down, and I think it is time to grab a quick snack and then be on our way. Alright, taking a seat at Cafe D. We've got ourselves a little lemon basil cake. I'm not gonna eat too much because, surprise, surprise, I have another Michelin planned for later today, and I don't want to spoil my appetite. But I think this will tide me over until then. Don't think there's any getting it out of this ring, so I guess we're just gonna dive in. I miss my grandma's lemon meringue pie, so I think this is gonna hit the spot. Oh man, that's good. That's got that super zesty, tangy punch of lemon that I was looking for. Good choice, Mia. Oh, interesting. There's a layer of what I assume is basil cream at the bottom, so that's where that comes in. Huh. Alright, so let's take stock for a moment of all the money I've spent, because I am running the risk of losing track. First, the tickets themselves. It was $600 to get up to the observatory and $380 to get to the top floor. So that's $980 NTD all on its own. Then there's my meal at the G spot. That's another $330 NTD. This very tasty cake is another $200 NTD. And there was a milk tea I bought off camera before I even started filming, and that was another $45. So adding that all together, if I am not mistaken, I believe I am at 1,555 NTD for the day so far. Whoop. Rash on my lap. And I've also got a very adorable kid watching me film right now, so I gotta be on my best behavior. So, all things considered, this is gonna be a very expensive day, but it's the end of the month. I think I'm allowed to splurge every once in a while. For now, I'm going to finish eating. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time at the top of the world, and I will see you for what comes next. So thank you for joining me at Taiwan Laowai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, share with your friends, all that good stuff. My face will be perfectly in frame one of these shots. And as always, I will see you next time. 再见. Bye-bye. There he is.